Hello, everybody. It is Demon Plays. Today, I am going to be talking about all 9 planets in our solar system, even the hypothetical planet, aka Planet 9. First, we're going to talk about Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system, and it's the closest to the Sun. It is only slightly larger than our Moon, and it is the fastest planet, zipping around the Sun every 88 Earth days. Then we have Venus. Um, Also, never told you guys the distance. It is 30,000. Sorry, guys, back. It is 30,000. I want to say that's thousand. No, 30 million miles away from the sun. That's long distance. Venus. Um, Venus spins slowly in the opposite direction of most planets. So I'm pretty sure a lot of them go counterclockwise or clockwise. I'm pretty sure this goes counterclockwise. It spins slowly in the opposite direction of most planets and has a thick atmosphere, traps heat in a runaway greenhouse effect. Making it the hottest planet in our solar system. It is 67 million, I'm pretty sure it is, miles away from the sun. Then we have our own Earth. Earth, our home planet, is the only place we know of so far that is inhabited by living things. It's the only planet in our solar system with liquid water on the surface, as far as we know. It is 91 million miles away from the sun, and the length of a year is 365 days, like we all know. The other one was 225. Then we have what scientists like to call the only other planet that could potentially harbor life or harbored life at a point, which is Mars. Mars is a dusty, cold desert world with a very thin atmosphere. There is strong evidence that Mars was once billions of years ago wetter and warmer with a thicker atmosphere, which means it could have hosted life. Currently, we have 4 or 5. There's Mars Odyssey, Insight, Perseverance, and Curiosity. I want to say. I'm trying to look. Trace. We have a few things around Mars. Or on Mars. Then, after, I'm pretty sure it's called the Kepler Belt, which is a belt of giant space rocks, we have the first gas giant of Jupiter. Jupiter is more than twice as massive than the other planets in our solar system combined. The gas planet's Great Red Spot is a centuries-old storm bigger than the Earth. So the Earth is pretty friggin' huge. This thing, its big red spot is about the same size as Earth. Like, I don't think we're living there. Then there is Saturn. Saturn is adorned with a dazzling, complex system of icy rings. So that's the rings that you always see around the planet. Saturn is unique in our solar system. The other the other giant planets have rings, but none of them are spectacular as Saturn's. It takes about 10,759 Earth days to complete 1 year. 1 year. That that's crazy. The length of a year is 29 Earth years, and it is 9.5 AU from the sun, and it has 62 moons. Then we have the joke of all um all trying to think of all planets, which is Uranus. Um Uranus is the seventh planet from the sun, rotates at nearly a 90-degree angle from the plane of its orbit. The unique tilt makes Uranus appear to spin on its side. It takes 84 Earth years to go around for us, and it's 9.8 AU from the sun. It is really far away from the sun. So far that I think it might be a bit weird. Sorry. But it takes the length of 1 year is 84 Earth years, but I'm just going to tell you the length of a year 30,000. That's a lot. Like, a lot, a lot. Sorry, guys, for the mishap. But yeah, it's 30,000 Earth days with over 700 regular days. Now, we move on to Neptune. It is 30.1 AU from the sun. It takes 164.8 Earth years just to orbit the sun. That's the length of a year. Neptune is the eighth and most distant major planet orbiting our sun. It is dark, cold, and whipped by supersonic winds. It was the first planet located through mathematical calculations rather than by a telescope. It is an ice giant. Most of these are ice giants except for I think it's Jupiter and Saturn. Everything else beyond that point is a ice giant. It takes 60,000 Earth days for 1 year. Then we have what is considered a dwarf planet, which is what is it? The dwarf planet is Pluto. Pluto was originally considered a planet, but it was thrown out of favor because it wasn't big enough to be a planet. Now, since this is not, it is technically still a planet, but it is not. I don't get it. But Pluto is a complex world of ice mountains and frozen plains. Once considered to be the ninth planet, Pluto is the largest member of the Kepler belt, and is best known a new class of worlds called dwarf planets. So it's the one who is the original dwarf planet. Then we have theoretical Planet X. Now, Planet X is a theoretical term for a 10th or ninth planet in our solar system. It says there might be mathematical evidence suggesting that there might be a Planet X deep in our solar system. This hypothetical Neptune-sized planet orbits our sun at a highly elongated orbit beyond Pluto. The object is which the researchers have nicknamed Planet 9 could have a mass about 10 times that of Earth and orbit about 20 times farther from the sun on average than Neptune. It may take about 10 and 20,000 Earth years to make one full orbit around the sun. That's all. Planet X has not been yet discovered, and yeah. Why do scientists think that there is a Planet X? Astronomers have been studying the Kuiper Belt, I think that's how you call it, and have noticed some of the dwarf planets and other small icy objects tend to follow orbits that cluster together. By analyzing these orbits, the Caltech team predicted that the possibility that a large previous undiscovered planet may be hiding far beyond Pluto. They estimate the gravity of this potential planet may explain the unusual orbits of those in the Kuiper Belt. Kuiper Belt. My sources are all from NASA, and I'll see you guys later.